And the Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Bobcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback in the position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the fullback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Pugh. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Looking downfield, it's Osborne. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run it from the gun. Running to Green. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Kick is in the air. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's Osborne. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Now they'll run the draw. Makes a man miss.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pugh. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. On the run, fires downfield. The short hands. It's Pugh. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Snagged out of the air. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. Smashes ahead. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. We reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
Number 13 makes the catch and takes it in for the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air. It's Osborne. They'll run the screen. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. going right to work up top. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the handoff. They could have used a little bit more there. Pickup of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jensen. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Brown has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Sets up the screen. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Dropping back, it's Osborne. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch, it's Williams. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Leaves it with the running back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
Good enough for a first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Huskies headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Osborne. Here comes the heat. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try it over the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jensen. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pugh. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just
no more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unleashes one deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jensen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Absolutely perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's open.
There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Got room to work. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Grover. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Second down.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun on third down. That's caught. It's Grover. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Floating away. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Brings up third down.
Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the comeback is on.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salam. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 28 to Texas Tech. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you get...
Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hauls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll run the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Pugh. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Makes the grab. It's Grover. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll run it from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
At the 15-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Fitted in the window for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
38, Ohio, 17.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Jensen. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jensen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bobcats!
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 11 over Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. He makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun to give, looking for room. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give from the gun. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Huskies inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And they'll take a knee.
And there's nothing better than victory formation on another person's field when it's really quiet. They've been loud, screaming all game, and now you know and they know this one's over, and there's nothing they can do about it.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.